Before you guys watch this video, I just want to let you guys know that I did get some facts wrong. The price of this device is $289. In the video, I believe I say $400, and after I uploaded the video, it took like 2 or 3 hours to upload the video, and I was like, I'm not recording that again. So I'm putting this in front of it to let you know I get the price wrong. So if I say 400 a bunch of times, just know the actual price is $289, which still lines up with my final review of the product, what I think of it. It's still not worth that price, but go ahead and watch the video. The review's there and everything, so you can just see it. Also, by the way, I did miss one more feature that was added to this device, which is the new, I believe there are a total of 10 LEDs in the background, which even the light out more than previous devices, and that is a good feature. I do like that, but once again, it would not change how the video went out originally. So here's the video. Thank you guys for watching, and again, sorry for getting the price wrong. Hey gang, GMap14 here. I just recorded my unboxing video of this, used it for about an hour or so, and now I'm here getting ready to review it for you guys right here. This is what I'm doing, reviewing this. So this is the Kindle Oasis. I have a comparison video to this and the Voyage coming up soon, and the Paperwhite as well. So if you have one of those devices, or if you're deciding between all three, make sure to check out those videos. And if you want to see what was in the box, you can watch that video too. And this has my initial opinions on it. So we'll see if they've changed at all. So anyways, here is the device. It costs a whopping, with taxes and shipping, $399, which is a bit excessive for an e-reader, especially it's excessive in general. That's a little bit much for an e-reader in my opinion. The premium build quality notwithstanding, I still, at this moment in time, do not recommend this over the Kindle Voyage. It even is missing one feature that the Kindle Voyage has. Excuse me? Your more expensive Kindle device is missing a feature? Yes, it is. The adaptive light. The Kindle Voyage has the adaptive light feature built in. And I'm not really comparing, I'm just letting you know. When you pay for this, you're paying over $100 more, and you're losing a feature. So I don't understand Amazon's logic on that. Anyways, let's take a look at this device. So it does have the case included. There's no way, as far as I know, at this time to get it without the case. It is leather, so if you're vegan or you don't believe in animal cruelty or cases or stuff like that, you're out of luck at this moment. I believe there is no other option to get any case besides the black leather case that is included. The case or cover is extremely light. It doesn't really do anything from protecting on the back because it only covers about 3/4 of the back. The front will be fully protected. It is magnetic, so it stays on there pretty well. No matter which way you are holding the case, it will do a pretty good job. On the front, it does have Amazon embossed in there. And on the inside, and the soft velvety type stuff, it's got Amazon embossed in there too. So they let you know whose device this is. And leather wraps around all the way the front of and back of the device. And on the inside, you have your battery brick type thing. This is not necessary to read on the device. The battery life will be great for your general usage. But if you're going on vacation and you want an extra month with battery life, they say this is the way to go. There is no way to charge this case without it being on the Kindle, so you'll have to strap it on there when you're charging the Kindle, and it will charge through the Kindle to this. So that's kind of a disappointment. And there's no way to see the battery life of this by clicking a light or button or anything. There's no buttons on this thing. It attaches to the Kindle via a little magnetic panel in the back, and these 5 pins that attach to the back of the Oasis. You can see right there. Right there. Okay, so the build quality of this is really good. It's very nice to hold in the hand. What I didn't like about last product that Amazon came out with, the Voyage, is that it had a large plastic glossy piece on the back, and it kind of detracted from its expensiveness. And this does not do that. Everything about this feels great, feels really premium, and it is very light, but still feels built very well. I really enjoy that. If you can notice a little bit here, the back is kind of bent oddly. It has a slant here, and then it even slants down more for the back. Also, there's an Amazon logo back there if you're wondering. The battery life on this by itself, I do not know, but with this case, they boast months of battery life, which is nothing new to e-readers. They have normally last at least a month on their own. This is just saying if you have the case, it will last definitely longer. On the top of the device, you will see micro USB charging port and a power button. The power button lights up when you attach the case. For example, I will show you that now. There you go, letting you know that the device is charging through the power of the case. And as you can see with the device itself, it is substantially thicker. It's even thicker than just the hump by itself. It goes a little bigger, if you can see that. Flip it upside down, there you go. So you can see that the case part right here is bigger than the hump by itself. But that's not a huge deal. It still is a relatively thin device. I would actually say that it's about the same as their other Kindles. So there's no difference. Once the case is on there, the thinness factor that they brag about in the advertisements kind of takes away from it with the case on there. But it does feel nice. The other thing that I really like about this is how it feels in your hand. With the case on there, that takes away from the hand feel experience. For example, this hump right here, when you put your hand in it, like here, when you put your hand around it, it feels really nice. Especially when you're holding it like this with your page turn buttons right there. You're holding it like this, you can press up and down to twist between pages. I really enjoy that about this. It's unique to this Kindle right here, how large the sidebar panel right here is. That makes really easy use of the buttons. And the hump makes perfect for your hand to grasp gently. With the case on there, you lose that. You have a regular Kindle. It still feels good in the hand. It's not heavy, anything like that. It just takes away from the ease of access of the buttons like you normally would have without it. So that's a little disappointing. But you are gaining battery life, so you know. The other feature that I just glossed over, whatever, are the two buttons on the front. Now, this is a first in a Kindle in quite a while. Most of the Kindles have stayed away from that, kept touchscreen only. The Voyage does, in fact, have buttons on the left and right of the page, but they are force-sensitive buttons that you have to press into. They're not actual physical buttons. These, on this device, are physical buttons that you can press. So as you can see here, if I can get close enough, they are actual buttons that press to do things. So that is nice. Going over to the, excuse me, they're still teaching me about this device. I know what it is. Going over to the home screen, this is the exact same experience you have on any Kindle you buy. There's nothing different about this with the ease of use. I will say that the screen, even though it is the same as the Voyage, in my mind, I think the thinness of the device really comes into play here. When you're holding it, it feels like there's nothing but the screen there, and that's really nice. That's just something that I haven't felt before with an e-reader. It feels almost as if it is just a piece of paper right there, and you're looking at the screen. That is something really cool that, in my opinion, is nice. Is it worth the $400 for that? No, not at all. But it is a unique little thing, and if you're at the store and you can pick it up and look at it, try that out. But then put it back down and don't get this. Anyways, so like I said, the experience is the exact same on any Kindle you will get. Great experience. I love reading on Kindles. Every feature you have on here will be the same on every Kindle. If you don't know a word, you hold it down and it will give you the definition. Oh, there we go. Okay, let's say not on this one. It gives you the dictionary definition of everything. It's just everything you love about a Kindle is on this device. You don't know who this character is. They will tell you a little description of the character. You don't know what this word means, they'll give you the word. You can add it to your list to learn words later. You can have multiple books on this device. This, like I said, is everything you want in an e-reader. The only difference is how thin it is and the battery life. The reason I do this in quotations is because they brag that this device is so thin and the battery life is so great that is why you will be paying $100 more than their most expensive Kindle. You'll be paying $400, if you don't want advertisements, $420 for this device for the thinness and the battery life. No and no, because with the battery life that they brag about, you need the case on it. With the case on it, the thickness becomes the size of a regular Kindle, if not thicker, if not heavier. So the point of having extra battery life is taken away because it is the exact same thickness you would have, I don't want that book, of your device. So I don't understand the point of that. That's not to say that this device is bad. I'm not saying that. If this was a replacement for the Voyage or a second tier Voyage for maybe $20 or more, I would say it's more worth it in the realm of possibility. But for the price you're paying for this device, you don't get anything special. You don't get anything unique. Yes, it's a weird form factor. Yes, it's something different that we might not have seen in an e-reader before, especially not a mainstream one that you'll be able to purchase at stores. But the novelty will quickly wear off when you realize this thing costs you 2 times the price of an e-reader that is exactly the same from the same company. That's pretty much my final line in this thing. This thing is a great product. It is not worth the money. It is just like the Kindle Voyage. And when I do my comparison video, I will show you everything, all the same similarities. But really, this is the same as the Kindle Voyage with better battery life, thanks to a battery case that they could easily make for the Voyage and give it better battery life. And no, just overall the answer is no. I don't see the point of having this. One more thing I forgot to mention that really probably won't impact your purchase of this, but it is square. The Kindle Paperwhite and Voyage and Basic Kindle are all more rectangular, and that is because they have a larger hump at the bottom. They've gotten rid of the hump on the bottom and transferred all the computer parts to the sides here versus evenly distributed. So that is why this is such a thin device, and the bezel is all on one side. Another quick little thing that, like I said, for what they do with the side buttons and everything, they make it work really well, but it's not worth the excessive price jump. So if you're reading this way, but your hand's getting tired, and if your hand's getting tired, you just flip it up and it swaps to the other side. So if you're left-handed and you're reading like this, works well. That being said, when the bookcase is on there, not so great, because you got this flopping over here, everything's upside down. Not on the Kindle, but you know what I mean. So, really interesting device, and when they announced a new Kindle coming out, I was excited. But I thought it would be an upgrade to the Voyage or another device. Sadly, it was not that. It was a brand new device that's more experimental, if anything. I do like it. I do like it. And if it was the same price as the Voyage, I would be more willing to recommend it. But as it stands, for $420, this device is not worth it, in my opinion. Still a good device, but not worth $420. So I definitely would say, if you are attracted to the thinness, minus the case, of course, remember that. If you're attracted to the thinness of this device, and if they have it at your local Best Buy, I would definitely go check it out and see what you think. Right now, don't get it. I don't think so. Maybe Amazon will lower the price when they realize they're not selling a whole lot, or maybe it'll be a sleeper hit and everyone will love it and say it's crazy awesome. But there are other Kindles out there. There are other e-readers out there. The Nook is even cheap. The Nook is $120 and has all the features this has. Mostly. I mean, we're not going into that. But all the features this has. So don't spend $420 on something when you can get the same exact product, minus the weird shape, for a better price. That is my official review on the Kindle Oasis. Make sure to check it out on their website. They got all their features listed on there. You can see how weird this thing is. I will most likely not be keeping this device. As much as I enjoyed putting the case on and off, I'm like, ooh, fun. No, I won't be keeping this. But I will compare it to the Paperwhite and the Voyage in a separate video so you guys can see if you think one of those is better suited than this, or if you really do want to see this compared to those, at least in the design factor. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully it helped make your decision up. I will see you guys in the next video. Check out my description for an unboxing of this device, and make sure you are amazing, because you are. Now, there's an advertisement coming after this. Please stick around for it and watch it, because you will definitely see something you like. And when you do see something you like, there's a link in the description for alanjosephdesigns.com, or you can just type that in if you remember it. If you see something you like in there, which you will because they're amazing, like I said, buy it. And there will be a coupon code spot on the website. Use the coupon code GMAPPER14, and when you do, I will get some money. You will get a great discount and a great product. So you're getting more out of this than I am. What? Also, you're giving money to a great business that's just amazing. So make sure you check that out. Make sure you check all, I was going to say check it out. Check it out. All right, guys. Anyways, like I said, like, subscribe, comment, advertisement, all that great stuff. I will see you guys in the next GMAPPER14 video. Adios, gang.